Hey, buddy, how are you today?
Hey, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, living the dream.
Living the dream. That's the title of today's episode. We are living the dream.
That's yeah. I mean, this is kind of how most of our conversations go, right? How's it going, man?
Yeah,
Living the dream,
better
you
believe
know?
it. Uh,
Yeah, because we don't want to be negative people. Like, no, is there negative stuff going on? Probably. We don't want to be outright negative.
yeah. I mean, not every day can be, perfect.
Exactly. So we just say living the dream because hey, we're alive.
Yeah, you can't really ask for too much more. As long as you're
Nope.
chugging along. Um,
Nope.
hello
I love when people
everybody.
point out that you can't ask too much more. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the for some reason returning insert here podcast that does but doesn't exist. Who knows when we'll make more? Just whenever we're feeling like it.
We'll see you again in 30 months. Just 30 months
Yeah,
later. No
yeah.
specific time at all. Just
I'll see you again in a couple months. We'll do this again. It'll be a great time, just like before.
yeah,
Fantastic, fantastic,
that's
man.
what I'm here for.
Yeah. But yeah, we were talking about games that maybe we want to actually get back to playing. Do it? I just started pouring out of fucking nowhere again. I hope it doesn't flood here because the lake that's right next to my house is crazy full. Um,
Oh,
but yeah, we were talking about going all the way through Gears 1 and 2 again. That would be fun.
yeah.
And then I was asking you, what games would you want to play, like if we do a Series 4? Because right now, me and Devin are doing Jack and Daxter. That's like one of his classic favorites. Um,
hmm
we're I'm gonna start playing Space Marines with Dylan because he fucking loves Space Marines. So is there anything where you're like, man? Obviously, we've already played through the Gears games, but it's like, is there anything where you're like, man, I really want to show you this game and we should play it?
Really want to show you this game. That's an interesting question. I see. I don't have specific series that I'm into. That I haven't already either gotten you into or that you're not into as well, right? So like,
Right.
the only things that we don't have in common as far as series that I get into are sports, so that doesn't count. Uh,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
those don't count. Those don't count at all. Because like, hey, let's go play through a season of football. Awesome. Let's go back and what's the story of football? There's no story to this, man. It just sucks. You're either really mad at the game.
Us playing 2K basketball would be a great video though. After the last experience we had of you trying to show me how to play the game, where I
I
somehow hit the fucking backboard of my own hoop. I don't know how, trying to pass the ball in. That was incredible.
I've never seen that. I been
I'm really
playing
good.
been playing a lot of my life. I don't even know how to say. Maybe most of my life, if not all of my life. I've never seen that. That's new to me. Um, yeah. My my nieces
Hmm.
have gotten to the point where whenever they do play now, and I get them because I tried getting them to two kids around the same time. So whenever they did play with me or they do play, they're like, "Man, I want to see, if I can at least be better than Marcus." And I'm like, "That is a low bar. I need you. If your only like reference for being okay at this game, but not as good as me at this game is Marcus, I need you to watch other people play. I because
Hey,
you
you gotta
can't be.
set your expectations low, so
Uh,
that way any little bit of success they're gonna enjoy it.
well, I'm trying to teach my nieces early to not set expectations too low at all in life because that's
Aim for the
2K's
sky.
aim for the fucking sky. That's what we're doing. We're aiming so high. But real quick, it was just based off what I was saying about standards and my nieces. So they're like 11 and 9, and they
Hmm.
recently went to public school for the first time in a couple of years, right? And they're I don't know how they're feeling about it right now, but they were feeling bad about it last week, and then they're feeling okay about it on Fridays. So I'm like, you know what? They're in school. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Because they were doing it
new
at home
school.
school, you know?
Everyone's nervous.
Exactly. So first or second day, the younger one, once again is 9, is like fourth grade. She comes home and she's like, "This boy in class is weird," and I'm like, "Oh boy, all right, what do
Oh
you say?"
boy.
I'm
Oh
like,
boy.
"Oh boy," I'm like, "Oh, not the yeah." It's like he's like picking on me, and I'm like, here we go. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, but then his friend was like, he's rizzing you, and I'm
What?
like,
No.
ugh.
No. Stop. Fir- First off, Second off, you're in 4th grade. What the fuck are you doing? Third off,
I love that you went through all the things of grief about it, and I'm already at no the whole time.
Dude,
That's where I'm at with it, bro. I'm like, no.
All right,
No,
burn it all. Burn the world
No.
down. We're starting
No,
over.
not.
That's it.
No,
We're
he's-
starting over. I'm hitting the reset button.
I was having a really bad day too. Like I've had it. So last week, it was last week because it was this past week on like Monday or Tuesday, because for the first couple days of the week I had a headache because I had a whole heat stroke thing happen on Saturday, which I will get to. I'm going to tell that story.
Oh yeah,
Because I figured, hey, I almost died. Let me tell that story on the podcast if we're doing it.
yeah. Because I was like, "Hey man, how are you?" And you're like, "I almost died. I'm in the hospital." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" You're like, "I'm fine. I'll
But
tell you about it later."
Well, it's later, Marcus.
It is later. Yes, it is.
All right, perfect. It's a week and a day later, so that's
Yep.
what we're doing. Well, yeah. So that happened. So the day that this whole rizzing you thing happened, I had a headache because, whatever, like the whole heat stroke thing. Once again, to get to it, but
Yeah.
I was just like, no, I was over it immediately. So I was just like, no, we're not doing this. And then her older sister is
Mhm.
like, oh, I learned a couple words at school today, and I'm like, God damn it! All right,
No, you didn't. You didn't learn anything. Stop talking. Stop.
And I don't remember all of them, but one of them was fuzzy.
Fuzzy?
And I was like, fuzzy's not a new word. That's relatively. And
Oh,
and then
no.
she's like, yeah, apparently it's a person that dresses up like a dog or something. And I'm like,
No. No. No.
no.
Oh,
No.
protect her. She's going to
I'm
start
like-
learning things.
You're in the
Aw.
6th grade. You just got to middle school. You're in the 6th grade.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Middle school, it's over. Everything sucks
Exactly.
once
I
your
was
life
like, oh, dude, we accidentally made her cry the night before school started because we gave her the middle school's going to be like this. Please don't feel bad about it already. And she's like, I'm scared. And I'm like,
Yeah, you got to prepare her a little bit though.
I'm like, yeah, but I felt bad because I told her what I went through in middle school, and I think my part scared her the most because I'm like, yeah, I went through the worst middle school experience of all time. Like I was bullied, I was in the hood, so like things were not controlled well. Like it was low, underfunded. People didn't care. Really bad bullying. It was like a bunch of stuff. This is also like 15 years ago, so like no one cared about anyone's mental health back then.
Yeah. It won't be that bad. It's still going to be middle school.
It won't, and I tried to, and I didn't get to the part. Like me and I never got to the point where we were like able to say, "Hey, it's not going to be exactly that bad." And just she asked what our middle school experiences were like, so we told her. Not good, but yeah, since she started crying. But yeah, she learned, and we confirmed for her that it is indeed called furry.
Yeah.
But and then she's like, should I just Google it next time? I'm like, we both immediately went, no!
No.
And Mia's like, I never want you to Google anything that any of these dumb kids tell you ever. They could tell you, pull out your phone right now and Google this. You better not Google anything.
Yeah. 99.99% of the time, it's a bad idea.
That's why I confirmed. I was like, whenever a middle school kid tells you to Google something, don't.
For some reason, I understood that lesson already. Because we were in middle school when 2 Girls, 1 Cup came out. And everybody told everyone to look that up. And I never once looked at that. Still haven't seen it.
No,
Glad I haven't.
haven't seen it. I've seen parodies of it as far as like TV making jokes, like Family Guy making jokes about it. Like
Right.
I mean,
I
like,
know
stuff like
what
that.
it is.
Never
Not gonna
have
watch
watched the
it.
video.
Nope.
Shout out to the big homie in the sky, watching out for me, making sure I never had to see that.
Yeah.
That's man. I mean, I remember Same time too, like around the same time. Whole blue waffle thing. I was
Oh yeah.
I learned about that in middle school too, and I was like, and
Ugh.
what? And then looked it up because that was when I fell for, and I'm like, blueberry waffles? Sure. Because
I
I
got
was
lucky. I only saw a literal waffle that was colored blue.
that was I do absolutely remember there being a picture of a waffle that was blue, and I'm like, this looks weird, and then right next to it, and I'm like, ugh, what is that?
Brother, what's that?
Oh my god, yeah, bro. But that's what that was. Do you have
Yeah.
anything before we get to the story about how I almost died? Because I don't want to. It's gonna take some time.
Do I have any small talk for this week? Oh, surprise guest on the podcast apparently.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey man. What's up?
I didn't realize y'all were doing a thing. Hi.
Yeah, you just chimed in the perfect time to start hearing Carlos's story.
Yep.
I
don't have to tell it twice.
Yeah, I got to present my small talk. I don't know if I have anything to tell. I got a new TV. I am excited about that. I got
Talk
me a
about
big
it.
old. Yeah, I got a big old smart TV now. It's 50 inches. It's a TCL. I'm very happy with it. I fucking hate how fucking complicated setting up fucking stupid ass smart TVs are. You have to agree to 70 things, sign your goddamn soul to the devil before you can start using your TV.
But I have a question for you. But did you read the terms and conditions?
Oh no, fuck no. What? Who reads the terms and conditions?
No,
that's
but
why
you have to
Disney
check
was
off-
going to
did
get
you check
away
off
with
the
not.
box?
Yeah, that's why we'll talk about that too with the whole lady who died at Disney. We'll get
'Cause
there.
you have to scroll through some of them in order to be able to check off the box.
Yeah, no, I
I
nobody
recently set
reading that
up a
shit.
Samsung Smart TV in my room. It's terrible to go through the terms and conditions.
Oh, fucking Samsung's the worst when it comes to smart TVs. Theirs are fucking 10 times as complicated. Because Evan bought a brand new one, and boy, did we realize why it was on sale. I couldn't figure out how to add any new fucking apps to it. It's so
I don't.
confusing.
I just turn on the Xbox. That's all I use it for. It's the
Yeah.
Xbox conduit. That's what it is. It's big screen so I can see.
Are we just? It can't be that we're just old already. Like this shit's
I
complicated.
have no patience for it. It could be that I'm old. I have no patience for this shit. I set my. I didn't even know I needed what apparently is a Samsung email, but they're like, you can use a regular Gmail, and I'm like, I'm going to because I'm not creating a Samsung account. That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
That sounds stupid. Then I had to go through the whole. You had to go through my email, confirm the account, like verify the account, and the email worked. And I'm like, man, I remember the good old days, and this is when I felt old. I was like,
Where you could turn on your TV and use it.
and use
That's
it.
crazy, right?
There weren't 18 pop-ups every time I turned it on. I could just go to HDMI 1 or 2, and that's it would just be on. And I'm like, oh, look at that. Nope. Every time I turn it on, it's like, yeah, because I went a whole like weekend because I was taking so long with it, and I'm like, I have to. I just want to play a game.
Oh, did you? Did you want to relax and enjoy your weekend? Too bad. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, bro. But tell us about your setup process. What kind of TV is it?
It's a TCL. I mean, that was about it. When I had Dylan over earlier, we recorded Space Marines. I had cords everywhere because all of my recording shit was nicely ordered behind in between the desks and moved around. Then I had to unhook everything for the new TV. And now some of my cables, because I didn't get a new HDMI to go from PC all the way over there. Because also, the HDMI ports were all on the left side of my old TV. This one, everything's on the right side. And it's bigger, so it's even further away. So I need a longer HDMI for that. So it was just fucking spaghetti. It still is kind of spaghetti over here. All around in front of me, but that's just gonna take a little bit of time. I'll cable management and make it look better.
Absolutely, yeah. Get a couple of cable ties, your life will get back in order. You'll be alright.
Yeah, it's even okay just shoving it behind out of sight as long as it's...
That also works when it's TV because you're gonna move it at some point again, right? So when it's just TV, it's okay to sometimes just shove the cord somewhere in the entertainment center and act like they don't exist. As long as they're in your way.
You keep on complaining.
I gotta
about
let
all this, but
Puppo
hear me
in.
out.
It's thundering and he's barking.
No, you're fine.
I don't like that. That's the only. I hate when that's the only thing someone could say to why I should not be complaining about something. I just, you know what? Because I recently almost died. So,
Mhm.
yes, I could have died.
Mhm.
So I will complain about that for months.
You can complain about that as much as you like. That's fine.
Exactly.
Complain about cable management.
On my all right, cable management, that's one thing. I'm just saying, like, it shouldn't have to get to the point where you almost died to be able to complain about things.
No.
Sorry, I'm back. Doji gets freaked out at the slightest mention of thunder.
I thought he started freaking out because he asked if you died.
No.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's just thunder. Just the slightest little boom, and he'll be like, "Oh God, I'm dying."
With it's the worst with Mika whenever it's like raining or whatever, or whenever she wants to come in first off.
Yeah.
She'll bark like once, but then that's it. But she's also running
Mhm.
around barking at stuff constantly. So you have to like constantly check in on her. See if she
Yes.
actually wants to come in or if she's just being annoying. Love her to death though.
Yeah, that's puppos. They're work,
But-
but you love them anyways.
But even when like she is like hardcore into this only barking once when she wants to come in,
Ah, yeah.
I didn't realize it started raining until I see my mom come running over to open up the door and let her in.
Oh.
When she came in, she was soaking wet.
Hmm.
It hadn't been raining for that long, but it was like, oh, poor Mika.
Yeah, it didn't even rain that much now. I'm surprised it's still thundering.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else? I don't think anything else really happened in my week. We started Space Marines, which is exciting. What's gonna end up happening on the channel is we're gonna try to play. I definitely want to play some more Dark Tide again. I don't know if you want to play Dark Tide, Carlos. It's crossplay. It's pretty fun. It's on Game
I'm
Pass.
here for it. I have it.
Yeah,
We've played it together at one point. It just was like one time that we played because we never got back into it again.
we should play some more because there's another big update. Because it's essentially going to be like we'll have 40K week when Space Marine 2 launches, because that's going to be a game that's going to fucking be awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Cool.
I'm enjoying playing the first one right now. You should definitely get it when it comes out because it is crossplay, and we're all gonna get it. So we're all gonna be hitting up the multiplayer, playing the campaign. Third-person shooter because you like Gears. It's gruesome with sword, chainsaw, weapon. So like it'll be familiar enough while being new with lots of cool shit. You'll like it.
Like,
Sounds good.
first, like, do you know anything about the Warhammer universe?
I do know a little bit. I don't think Carlos knows anything.
So, I like to set the kind of stage for like gruesome. One of the things I remember, if pretty positive, this is Warhammer. The Space Marines, their ships are so big, and their power source for jumping, doing like whatever it's called, like
Whatever the
hyperspeed, whatever
light speed
it
is,
in
yeah.
this universe, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
They have specific people where their one job is to carry the power source to the engine to go and make so they can jump and then die, because the power source is so radioactive it takes their entire life to go and move there while it's like rotting away at them. And
Oh yeah, no, the whole universe is fucked up.
Yeah.
It's the entire galaxy's at war. Yeah, I don't even know where to start.
yeah, it's a lot. It's gruesome, but it's great. It's fun.
All you really need to know before you play the game is humanity loves the God Emperor, and they want to kill anything that's not humanity. So we're gonna kill lots of bugs in this game. In Space Marines 2, it's the is it Tyranids? Tyranids or Terminids? Because I get confused now that I've been playing after Helldivers. I get all the names mixed up.
Yeah.
There you
To
go.
be
That's what it was
fair.
called. I was like, because the way you're describing it, like, where it's like, yeah, we're gonna kill a bunch of bugs and stuff. That's how you guys described Helldivers, and then you all gave up on Helldivers because the developers apparently gave up on Helldivers.
It wasn't the developers, it was Sony. They
Yeah,
started
and
causing
then
a bunch
like
of issues.
yeah, and then they came back. But part of my problem with the game is it takes so long to unlock new guns,
Mhm.
and I don't want to play for 50 hours to then get a new gun after 50 hours. I want to enjoy playing the new weapons.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they kept nerfing any weapon that was good. It's like just there's no competitive element. Just let us have fun. So I don't know.
Well, so
those
far,
were my
all of our
gripes.
complaints have been they don't let us play our games that we paid for.
Yep.
Like, I can't use my TV I paid for it. I can't play the game I just bought.
Yeah,
Please.
I'm glad that they've done less of it in Elden Ring. It's annoying when they nerf weapons because there's multiplayer aspect, and a lot of people
Mhm.
like to play them in multiplayer.
Yeah.
I like when there are good broken weapons if you want to play them in the campaign, because that's, part of the fun of, haha, this boss dies in one hit because I have a broken build. But I get it. Multiplayer's popular, whatever. Balance it, sure. Just make sure that solo still has some fun things to play with.
Right.
And it does. It does still
There's
have a lot of fun
There's
stuff.
also
Yeah.
a lot of games coming out pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, dude. After Space Marines 2, we have a Dragon Ball Sparking.
Everybody's just hype, bro.
Dude,
like, all of
it's
our friends
gonna
are
be
just like,
so
bro, can we please
fucking
just
good.
Ah!
Dude, I was so sad too, because when Dylan was leaving, he's like, you know who would have really loved all of the new setup and everything I have here? It's like Carlos. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, when he was in Clearwater, I totally would have came and got you. We could have done this all the time. Sucks that you're far. I was like, everything's great now. The only thing that's missing is you know how this room is set up. I'm gonna rearrange, have the bed against the wall so I can have like a sit couch, so it's a full on just like recording podcast room when I need it to be.
Yeah. Here for it. Absolutely here for it.
That'll be sick as hell.
It'll be great. But yeah, Dragon Ball is coming out. What else is coming out this year? Yeah, the new Zelda game. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna play that.
The Wukong game just came out also.
Yes, everyone
talking about
says
the
it's
Zelda-
fantastic.
For the same.
Yeah. What else? I know there's something next year I'm looking forward to. Yeah, new Borderlands and Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is what I'm really excited for. I'm hoping maybe Borderlands 4 will be good. We'll see. I have low
As long as
expectations
they make
for
it
that.
after what the movie did, I think it'll be great.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
As long as it follows the movie protocol, right? Like everything has to follow what that amazing movie did, and
Yeah,
you'll be in
it's
a
so
great
good.
spot.
Yeah,
Like
thanks,
top
man.
tier movie, top tier game, because based off of the movie. That's all I can say about it, right? Because it's a top tier movie, it's got to be top tier.
Yeah, Star Wars Outlaws, don't give a shit. I'm looking at everything for this year.
The Ubisoft one that they've been
Yeah.
pushing hard for, like the ultra deluxe version is like $150.
Fuck Ubisoft, man. Fuck Ubisoft.
For real.
Oh, the Harry Potter Quidditch game comes out this year.
I didn't even know that was
I
going to be a
wanted
thing.
to be excited about that. It reminds me of they had one called Quidditch World Cup on PS2, and it's like, all right, cool. It went side and side because Harry Potter games came out with the movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We've also got Sonic X Shadow Generations. That might be fun.
Right.
I still
This
love
is
Sonic
fun.
games, so.
Mhm.
We've also got the new Assassin's Creed. As much as I hate Ubisoft, I am a sucker for Assassin's Creed and probably still will try it. I'm part of the problem. Please help me. And I fully admit that. Stalker
At least
2.
you know it's a problem.
Yeah, Stalker 2 is coming out. That looks so good.
Yeah.
Stalker what?
Stalker 2. I've never played the first one. It's about like Chernobyl radioactive horror kind of first person shooter.
Here for it. Here for it. You said
Dude,
Chernobyl, and I was like, all right, that never goes wrong.
All of the trailers from the second one look so fucking cool. That is absolutely a game I'm down for. And Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
It's a little
That's-
off topic.
apparently
from,
it just
games
got a-
that are new that are coming out.
Yeah, that game's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
It looks really good. It looks like exactly like the Tomb Raider games, which are a fun spectacle always to play. So I'm excited for the Indiana Jones game. And it's coming to Game Pass, so I'm gonna play that baby.
It's gonna be great.
Well,
Devin's really excited
I
for
already
it too.
paid for it. What?
Yeah. Devin's really excited for it too, so he'll probably come over and he'll be the one playing that series because he's more excited than I am. So I'll be backseat gaming. That's got to be a series for sure.
Oh yeah.
Any
for it.
other games anyone wants to talk about or mention before we get into Carlos's story?
I mean, just like the survival horror stuff you're talking about. I went and recently I went and go and watched the new Alien movie, Romulus,
Mm-hmm.
and it made me buy the game, and it is absolutely terrifying, and I love it. Alien Isolation.
Which game? Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
Is
a
it-
bitch.
So we started that on the channel, I think, one day.
We
It
were going
was
to.
an
We never did though.
It was an experience. No, we
I-
played the first mission.
I don't think.
No.
I don't
We
think it
played
ever
the first
came out.
mission. If it never came out, that's different. But we played it, and Joe was there.
Oh yeah,
So-
and Joe was not having it.
He was like, "Why are you standing there? Run!" What's
No, I made like
How-
the worst decision when I was playing
How
last.
far into it are you?
I'm not super far into it, but also like a decent chunk.
Okay,
Like I'm not
because I could. I might try to then also milk you for content. Then I'm gonna drag you over here so you play it.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That's a scary game. Therefore,
Yeah.
I need to milk you.
Yeah.
You didn't have to
Give
say
me
it.
give me your
You
sweet
knew you said
creamer,
it the first
baby.
time.
Okay,
You
yeah,
didn't have
that's
to say it.
hard.
You didn't fucking why? Like,
I'm not gonna go into like specifics about it, but I went into an area.
I would hope not. After he said he's gonna milk you.
No,
I
no,
really
no,
hope
about
you're
about
not
the
gonna-
game, about the game, about the game.
All right, cool.
I
Uh-huh.
I got scared so bad. There are like in like alien movies, they're like the synthetic robot guys, right?
Yeah.
There are some in Isolation. I don't know if you remember from it, but they aren't like they're humanoid, but they're not like they're in like the uncanny valley kind of. They're not.
Oh,
Like, human.
I've played the game before. I've beaten the game. I know how awful it is.
Yeah. It was before the alien even got introduced. I'm walking around a corner. One of them says hello. And I almost shit myself.
Yep.
great.
Oh yeah. By the way, there's adaptive AI in that game, so
Yeah.
the alien will make you shit your pants.
yeah. No, I trust me. I know.
Did you already have the desk scene with the alien?
I don't think so.
Oh boy, you're gonna love that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no, I'm trying to think. Because I was watching some videos the other day on it, just in general. I was curious. No, I don't think so.
Yeah. It's coming. It's not an optional one. I know it'll happen. So
Yeah.
have fun with that.
I'm playing on hard, not the hardest, but I'm playing on hard. And I was
Like a real
I
man?
was trying so hard to go through and get the Deathless achievement.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck
you're
that.
a real one. You're
Yeah.
a real one for that because especially with horror games, that's where I'm like, I get it.
I was like, yeah. I was so
I'd love to be dope at gaming like that, but I can't. do it.
I was
Not
so
for-
confident too. I was like, this is gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Like I'll play it really, really stealthy, really sneaky. It'll be fine.
Yep.
I run up to an area, I turn around, and the alien is behind me attacking two humans. And
Mhm.
I turn and run, and I'm about to open up and hide in the locker, and the tail already right through my chest. Like,
Yep.
It's gonna be a nope.
that death screen's always so good.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, I'm dead. Damn it.
Yeah. It's like I thought I was
Oh.
gonna make it.
That feeling of that a lot of horror games give you when it's right behind you, that one punishes you the most for it because
Yeah.
it's so seamless. You're just like dead, and you
No,
have no idea.
I was trying to go and hack a door, and I heard something land behind me, and the steps get louder and louder and louder, and I was screaming trying to get through and hack that thing quicker.
Hell
I
yeah.
got in and hit the elevator button, super just in time.
Pure
I didn't
panic.
have enough time to turn around and even see how close it was.
Bro, me
You
playing
don't
a
care how
horror-
close it is. You just don't want it to hit you. Sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I'm just like,
exactly.
nope.
Me playing a horror game when anyone else is around, breeze, easy, get right through it, no problem. If I'm by myself and I sit down and I play one of these games, it's a whole other ball game. Because
Uh-huh.
I tried to record Callisto Protocol 3 times now.
Yeah.
Every time I lost the audio, by the way. So, I'll try again eventually to get
Yeah.
that. Because that game, I really want to play it. It's from the makers of Dead Space.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't scream. I make sounds. So whenever I get startled, it sounds like a fucking Looney Tune cartoon where I'm just kind of like, oh, haha, hee! Fucking Mickey Mouse enters the scene. I don't know what comes out of my mouth every time I get surprised. It's just random garbage, and I'm like, Stop! Don't do that to me! Stop it!
Like, I don't scream super often, but I
Mhm.
just started getting like more and more graphic with my language, and like throw a lot more curse words in there.
Yeah, you're just fuck, 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 fuck.
Fuck.
Like the guy from the Fallout show. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, I finally finished that, by the way.
Yeah, what do you think?
I was starting
Pretty good.
It's on the list.
Yeah,
I've
it's
anime
worth
to
a
watch.
watch. Worth a watch.
That's my excuse for not watching anything. That someone's like, "Have you still watched this?" Dog, I have so much anime to watch.
You right. I've been catching up
like-
on Reincarnated as a Slime.
If everybody would just not recommend any anime to me for like a year and a half, I might actually catch up to season 1 of The Last of Us. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know,
think so, finally?
maybe in a year and a half after not getting any recommendations for anime, sure. But I keep getting them, so
Mhm.
doubt it.
Oh, speaking of, there's this other anime.
fuck off.
Yeah. I want to start playing more scary games for sure, but I think I'm going to wait till I was looking online. I want a decent face cam because the webcam I have now is shit. And I look like I'm 5 pixels. So once I get a better webcam, I think I'm going to do that. I would start playing some more spoopy games.
If you want, we could all play The Doors on Roblox.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, fuck off. Fucking Doors over here.
The Doors?
Next, you're going to say, let's play Freddy Fazbear. Horror. Nah, the FNAF games aren't that bad, though.
I was gonna say, I feel like the FNAF games. I only played like 2 to 3 of them, and then I grew past it.
They
I was,
only
like,
made
not-
50,000 of them, so they're definitely bad, right? Like, it's not successful at all, obviously.
I think that's where I'm like, after the first 2, I was like, okay, I could stop downloading these now, and everybody else was still into it. And I'm like, I'm glad you guys are happy. I don't want to judge anybody. Like, bro, if they keep making them, they're probably really good.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Exactly.
I'll probably watch the movie drunk at some point. We'll have a drunk movie night again or something.
We should watch. What was that one? There was another kind of like spin-off. Like it wasn't FNAF. It was with Nicolas Cage. You know what I'm
I have
talking
no
about?
idea, man.
I'll have to go and see if I can find it again. Send it to you.
It's an
Okay.
off-brand Five Nights at Freddy's starring Nicolas Cage. You sold me on this movie.
Uh-huh.
I just feel like that sells the movie itself, right? That should be the trailer.
It's a pretty good
Hi.
pitch, yeah.
We're not gonna actually show you a trailer. I'm just gonna describe the movie. Think bootleg Five Nights at Freddy's, but with Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
Also,
Yeah,
I don't think he
maybe-
says a word in like the entire movie.
The next
That's
10
still
seconds
funny.
will not be any of us talking. It'll just be us sitting here watching you think about what that movie looks like in your head.
Fair.
Go ahead.
Yep.
All right. Enjoy. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the trailer. It's gonna be like the most liked YouTube trailer of all time. Like, hell yeah.
Definitely the next drunk movie night we have over here has to be because you, Dylan, and Michael all haven't seen the Transformers movies. That's going to be great.
I don't know if I want to go back and ruin my nostalgia though, because like to me they're so good.
Right. So
Like they're so good, but I watched them so many times as a kid that I know them by heart. I just don't want to admit that they're not good. I don't want that.
What are you talking about? They're great. We're going to pop off when it ends with what I've done.
I mean, yeah, I'm here for it. Anytime. No, that speech. I had that speech memorized in 07, bro.
that's the movie,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh,
Willy's
man.
Wonderland instead of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yep,
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't want to know.
it came out 2021.
Oh well, that's the answer to everything.
Mhm.
It came out near the end of pandemic. Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
You said
It's
Willy's
great.
Wonderland?
Willy's Wonderland, yeah. 5.5 on IMDb, 61% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 44 on Metacritic.
Oh, this looks like shit.
It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
great. You gotta love it.
Is there a sequel?
I don't think so. I think it's just the one.
Anytime someone's like,
No,
"Hey,
okay.
here's this really shitty movie," Google it, and then they're like, "It says there's 3 of them." Oh no, that shouldn't be a thing, but it is. It happens.
You know
Yeah.
what? 80% of people liked this movie on Google reviews. So
Hey, I mean,
yeah,
61 on Rotten Tomatoes is not terrible.
yeah,
It could be worse.
could be a lot worse.
Yep. It could be better though. It could be like the Borderlands movie.
I refuse to see it.
I'm okay. So I want to put this out there. I didn't have a I wouldn't have had such a problem with the Borderlands movie if I knew Borderlands. And then apparently that was my thought process, right? And then I got to the car with Devin and Marcus, and I was like, maybe if I knew them, maybe if I knew the source material, I would have liked that movie more. But it's just a poorly acted movie on pretty much everyone's part, except for Kevin Hart's, which I will stand by. He did not do a bad job. He just did not apparently live up to the source material, which once again will ruin anything.
Yeah.
Uh
And it's just everyone else's performance. I don't know why it was bad. Like they're good actors in general. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
the girl, I was gonna say girl, but she's like 55.
Yep.
The lady that played the redheaded girl, I was like, bruh, I know you. Like you've been in a lot of stuff. Like you're an esteemed actress on some, you know what I mean? Like I know your name as a good actress. Like you're just one of those names you hear and you're like, oh yeah, she's good at this.
Yeah.
She was dog shit. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is bad. This is bad. And it's not even like fun bad, you know? Like you can enjoy
Yeah, it
this
was
movie.
It was just bad, which was sad.
I told the guys when I saw that this movie was like an hour and 40 minutes long, I'm like, that doesn't seem long enough for a first movie.
I was
And
really hoping, even knowing how bad it was going to be, that we could get some laughs out of it. I'm really sad we couldn't.
man, I mean, we currently got spoiled though. Personally, my perspective throughout like the 2000s through 2010s, we had no good video game movies. And then Sonic the Hedgehog came out and killed it. Like really,
we get the third one this year too.
yup. And Sonic came out and really did a great job after
Mhm.
they fixed the whole animation and everything because everybody complained. They were like, that CGI is garbage. And they're like, fine, we'll fix it. And then it was an actually good movie. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I still haven't watched part 2. But I'm going to watch it before the third one comes out.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, but that was just. I think we're back to the people don't know how to make video game movies again. I think Sonic just spoiled me into thinking that we were out of the bad video game movie
I think
era.
we transferred because it's like good video games, and then superheroes started falling off.
Yeah.
So I think superheroes are going to come back, and video games are going to be bad again.
I don't
Man,
know, it's at the same time, I didn't have a
I'm
great
here
time watching
for it.
the Deadpool Wolverine.
I'm here for it because superhero movies should come back.
Yeah.
I think like I said, I was spoiled for the last 20 years. I'm here for it. Give me that. Give me. I want this Doctor Doom, Robert Downey Jr. shit to be amazing. I want it to be the
I
best
hope
thing.
it is.
I want it to be the most well executed Marvel plan they've ever made. I wish they hadn't announced that he was Doom. That's how much I'm like, man, if they hadn't announced he was Doom though, can you imagine if he just shows up and he's like, nice to meet you, Victor Von Doom. It would have been crazy. Everybody would have been like, oh!
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Did y'all see the Deadpool Wolverine movie?
Yes, we all saw Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Right. How do y'all feel about that? 'Cause
One of
It
the
was
best movies
mixed.
I've watched this year.
Really, you're mixed. You're the first
Yeah.
person I've heard mixed from. We all loved
Yeah,
it.
everybody else loves
Like-
it. It's the best movie I've seen this year, probably. I have to think back to what I've seen, but I'm pretty sure I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. So
I say it's mixed. It's like it's kind of expected, but there was a lot of Marvel kind of, sucking its own dick. Like, oh look, it just kind of in general, some of the jokes, like after a while they just got tiring. Like I had a decent time, like there were laughs and stuff. That was all good, but after a while it's just kinda like And personally, with how they've been having a lot of like multiverse stuff going on recently, and it kind of felt like a cop out. Like I wasn't super satisfied with the ending.
I mean, that's fair. I think some of the
Valid.
jokes were retold a lot.
Yeah.
I think it was a good mix of like dunking on Disney a little bit, but obviously
Mhm.
like you're saying, not too hard because they're trying to be like, hey, please come back.
Yeah.
Like we're still great. So I could see I definitely can see your viewpoint.
Absolutely, yeah. Like anytime someone, I also try to be honest with people. Like once again, I'm getting old, right? I understand. Other people are not going to have the same opinion as me. If you had said this like around the time of the first Deadpool movie, I was
No, like,
18.
first
I would have been
Deadpool
like,
movie I loved.
bruh, you're tripping. You don't know anything clearly like that. Now I'm just like, it's possible that you're right, I'm right. Everyone has their own opinions because
Yeah.
movies are subjective. It's art, so
Mhm.
you don't have to love it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, first Deadpool movie for me, it was great. I feel like the fact that there wasn't really anything like it beforehand definitely helped a lot too. The overall appeal
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
It's like,
right.
hey,
Because
a big budget movie where the superhero isn't actually really a superhero.
right,
You know,
I don't like the
I
second
think
one. I don't like the second
that's
one.
fair. I think
Like-
what would do me good is to watch the third one again because
Yeah.
if I think back at it, there was like maybe once or two moments where I was like, okay, I'm a little tired, but I had a good time overall and everything was fantastic. And it's like I went with you guys, so I was already having a good time. It was a good environment, good vibe day.
Boys.
So exactly, like that's also going to affect my opinion of it. I'd like to see if a second viewing of it, I still enjoy it as much.
Absolutely. Watching things with people that you want to watch things with. You know what I mean? Like having good company to watch something with, it always it makes
It changes
better,
the whole
right?
thing, yeah.
It changes the whole experience of it, and you're just like, man, I did enjoy this. Like I didn't come out of the Borderlands movie going, I hated everything about this movie, and the whole day is lost, and the whole day is gone, and it's a miserable weekend for me. No, I came out of that movie going, I hated everything about the Borderlands movie, and it was a miserable movie, and I'm miserable now, but I have my friends here. So
But at least
Yep.
I was miserable with my friends.
I was
Yeah,
miserable.
if you
but I
guys
have my
weren't
friends here,
there-
so they're equally as miserable.
Yeah, if we weren't there together, I don't think a single one of us would have sat through that movie. We just would have left.
I think I would have been like the first movie I ever walked out of for real. I think it was either you or
Absolutely.
Devin that said that, and I'm like, I think I agree. It was really
Yep.
bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, and if I paid full price, I would have gone back to the counter and like, I want my money back, or like, give me a ticket to something else. I'll watch Deadpool again or something. Just don't. God, that was awful.
I had considered it, like, guys, if we leave now, there's a showing of Deadpool, like right now. I was kidding.
Yeah,
I looked on the phone. I was like, oh look, I hate being on my phone during a movie, but guys, we
we could walk
can
into the
see
other theater.
Deadpool. We could just walk right across into Deadpool, and we'd be happy.
Oh,
We wouldn't complain.
yeah. Oh well, it was an experience. It's a story
Absolutely. Exactly. Speaking
Speaking
of
of
a
which-
story to tell.
to
So guys, I'm 8 days removed from almost dying, and it's my fault. It's all my fault.
tell. Of
So-
course it is.
I typically can go through a work day stressed out as I always am. Might forget a meal here or there. Might forget to refill my water bottle here or there. Right?
Right, it happens to the best of us.
Exactly. So I had a Saturday, last Saturday,
You did?
in fact, where I did that. Right? I just went through my day. I believe we played some Borderlands at one point for like an
We
hour
did.
or two.
We played some Borderlands 3.
Yep. The whole time I was like, I'm gonna get food. Was not hungry enough to actually sit through and think about what I wanted to eat, plan what I wanted to eat, or go
Yep.
downstairs. I went to the kitchen several times, looked at the refrigerator, which I had just done groceries, and I still thought, oh no, there's nothing to eat. Like you're like there's something to eat. I just didn't want anything that was there. Like, right?
Yeah,
So it's just
it happens.
Right. So I was like, I'll order something later. So this is the start to my downfall. It's like 4:00. It's like
Yeah, because we were
4:00.
playing for a while.
Yeah. It's like 4:00. I've had no food or drink the entire day. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go take this bike to Wawa. Now, my friend that I stay with has a bike, doesn't use it, so I'm like, you mind if I take the bike? All right, cool. Take the bike, do your thing. That way you can. Because I'm like, I've been going on walks lately, and I'm like, all right, cool. I want to get more in shape,
Yeah.
do my thing, right? Like, good cardio. Biking gets you places faster too than walking.
Yes,
So
it
let
does.
me do that. So let me do that, and I'm still getting good cardio in.
Oh,
Well,
so
so I take the bike. Wawa, the gas station Wawa, from me is a roughly 10-minute walk. Because getting out of my apartment complex is like a 5-minute process walking.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, it's not far.
It's not far. And then it's 5 minutes from the house. That's not bad. So
Yeah.
I'm doing this. But the bike has not been touched in over a year.
Mhm.
So it's like, I think it's like, yeah, it was like a year. So it's rusty. Like the gears are rusty and stuff. And like,
Oh, good.
Oh,
Good. That
Yeah.
you want that in a bike, right?
exactly. So it's like rusty. So like Wawa's right next to Walmart. So I'm going to go get WD-40 as well. Right? So I bought a bike lock. I want to be very clear. I bought a bike lock just so that way I could be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna put the bike lock on it. Go into Walmart, get some WD-40 with the special one that you can put on the actual gears to actually add some grease to it, make sure it's all good. Cool,
Yeah, as you do.
bro. So I go to
Mhm.
Wawa, forgot the bike lock. Now, mind you, this process to get to Wawa takes longer than 10 minutes because it's so fucking hot outside.
As it
And
is in Florida.
Yep. And I couldn't help it, bro. I couldn't help it. I was just like, oh man, this is not good. And this bike is so hard to ride because the bike also has 2 flat tires, which is why I'm going to get air. So I'm like, this process was like me struggling so hard to move this bike.
Oh
Like-
my god.
Like this bike is fighting me on all
You didn't have
way
a
it
pump
possibly
at the apartment?
No, I didn't. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna literally just haul ass to the Wawa that's 5 minutes away from the apartment complex.
Yep.
But I forgot that it's also 5 minutes, which is why I take 5 minutes to get out of the apartment complex, is because it's a rusty bike that keeps going, and I was like, and then you also have to deal with the fact that there's no air in the tires, so it's not moving fast at all. That's literally clear. I'm putting so much work into this bike to just move it 2 feet, and it's not
So
getting anywhere.
you're saying you had several opportunities to realize this was a bad idea.
Dude, this is the dumbest day I've had in a long time. I made nothing but mistakes. All right, I made 0 good decisions.
Happens.
This is gonna go down as the dumbest day of my life. I made 0 good decisions. So, but it's okay because I got the. I want to be clear.
Yep.
The only good decision I made was getting the tech girl's number in the hospital.
There
Because
you go.
she brought me 2 cups of water because I was so dehydrated. But we're gonna get there, and I was like,
Yup.
nah. She started telling me stories. We started telling stories back and forth about how dumb we actually have been in the past, and like how this is not really that bad. Her story was dumb, so I was just like, well, you should tell me more sometime. And I was like, all right, cool, got her number. But then I was dumb anyway. It still turns out it was dumb anyway because I got her number, but I didn't have my phone on me because I got into the ambulance and dropped it. So like the girls picked it up and took it back home, so I didn't have my phone on me. So I also have been having memory issues. So I didn't remember her number. So fuck it. Right, we're gonna get there.
Oh
So-
man.
So we're gonna get there.
So you're
I
at
have a brain
Wawa.
injury. I have a brain injury. No, I was not at Wawa. I was
you never
was at
made it
this
to
bridge.
Wawa?
I was at this bridge, right by Wawa. I was at this bridge, which is still like right outside my apartment complex, and I'm like, fuck it. I called an Uber XL, right? Because I need a big enough Uber that I can put this bike in the back of. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm taking Uber XL, so it'll be like $8 to take me to Wawa. I'm put air in the tires, and I'm gonna ride it back. That was my thought
Yup.
process. I swear to God, it's still dumb because I've already done so much hard work on no
Uh-huh.
food and drink in my stomach, and it's so
Yup.
hot outside. That Uber, I swear to God, that Uber said it was gonna be to me in 11 minutes. It's so hot outside.
Oh.
The Uber. So I stand outside on my phone in the middle of a bridge, waiting on this Uber for 11 minutes. for
No.
11 for 11 minutes. This is getting dumber. I swear to God, it's gonna get dumber. It doesn't end. So the guy gets here, right? The guy gets here. It's this older black man. I'm like, you're exactly who needs to be here for this. All right, cool. Yo, help me out, bro. He's like, what you trying to do with the bike? And I'm like, put it in the car so I can go to Wawa. He's like, there's a Wawa right there. I'm like, yeah, that's where we're going. He's like, couldn't just ride the bike? I'm like, 2 flat tires, gears are rusted. He's like, damn, you gotta take this bike to Wawa. I'm like, that's why you're here. I'm like, that's the plan. He's like,
Congratulations, Sherlock.
he's like, they got free air. I'm like, I had guessed at it.
Yeah, it's like the bike with the 2 flat tires that can't ride a Wawa. Yeah, I'm taking it to Wawa. Why? Because it's got flat tires. They got air. What? What kind of air? Free air. Thanks.
Free air. I was like, wow, no wonder I said, oh, let me Google to see if the air at Wawa is free, because it's not a common thing I do. Look, I Googled it before I left the house. I had my phone, my glasses, no wallet. I didn't have my wallet on me because I didn't need it, because I getting free air on a 5-minute bike ride. I'm putting it out there.
But you were going to buy WD-40. Don't you need your wallet for that?
No, you don't, because I also have the Walmart app. I was going to order the shit. This is a whole thought process, Marcus. A whole thought process. And then I went. And it was a dumbass process anyway. Because I get to Wawa, right? I get to Wawa. Bro drops me off at the pump. I'm like, thanks, man. Cool. He's like, I'm just glad the bike didn't scratch my car. I'm like, you put the bike in the car, or whatever, bro. Thank you. Have a good day. So I put the air in the tires, and I'm noticing the front one. Now, I had talked to Mia about her bike, and I was like, is it just the inner tubes need to be replaced? Because I could just get everything from Walmart and not have to go to, you know what I mean? Because the Wawa thing doesn't matter as much if I have to get a new inner tube anyway, because the air is just going to come right back out. She said, and I quote, no, I just haven't used it, so there's no air in the tire. Right? I'm like, there still could be an inner tube issue.
Well, you also rode the bike while it was flat, so if there wasn't an inner tube issue, you might have created one.
Exactly. So I was like, if there wasn't one before, there's one now. So I put air in both tires. The front one is now like still a little weird. I'm like, shit. So I'm like, cool. Now I gotta get an inner tube and WD-40. Tell me why. This is the one day where I'm on the way to the Walmart, like this Walmart parking lot. By the way, I don't know if we've been to this one together, right, Marcus? You've seen it.
Yep. I know that one.
You know how big this damn Walmart parking lot is? Remember how big it is?
Quite large.
I got to the front door. I get to the front door of Walmart. I go to put the bike lock on the bike. Guess what I forgot at home?
The bike lock key?
The bike lock. So,
oh, good.
Yeah, so I forgot the bike lock. I forgot the big ass master lock that just came with it. This big old like U-shaped master lock thing that it's impossible to forget because it's huge as fuck. I forgot it at home. It's fine though. It's fine because I was testing it to make just see how the fuck it worked in the first place. Because I'm like, it's been so long since I've had a bike lock. I usually had like the corded one. Whatever. Point is, I forgot it at home. So I was like, shit. So I made it all the way to the door. Mind you, I'm pushing hard, and now I'm feeling the front tire is still like running low on air. So now I'm making this big ass circle around the world's largest Walmart parking lot, on what is one flat tire and one previously flat tire that's now okay. Mind you, still hearing because these gears suck. Because they need WD-40, which is inside the Walmart, which I would need to order on the Walmart app. So I'm like, fuck it. If I order the inner tube and WD-40 right now while I'm in the Walmart parking lot, maybe I'll be okay. I go on the Walmart app.
Yep.
Everything's functional.
Yep.
So the Walmart app says that they're out of stock on WD-40 and the size of inner tube that I need. So I'm sitting here like, fuck. Okay.
Man, that's crazy.
So I make this big ass circle, get back to the Wawa, because I have to put more air in the tire so I can haul ass back home. Because at this point, it's been, shit you not, 40 minutes. So,
Yup.
Yup. Mind you, I'm at this point, I'm like, man, I had already decided that I was gonna get Wingstop when I got home. So I was excited to get home, order some wings. I was thinking on the bike ride home, which was not a smooth bike ride, but it was smoother than the bike ride that I started to on my way to Wawa in the first place before I called the Uber.
Yep.
I realized, I was like, man, these wings are gonna be good. So I'm thinking about wings. I'm on the way, and I'm like, man, I should have got a water at that Wawa, like maybe I should have. But I thought about that when I got back to, I swear to God, there's a speed meter, whatever the fuck it is, on the side of the road, right, like maybe like 20 feet before the bridge that I was at when you leave the complex. Anyway, right, this little, I call it a bridge. It's just like it's a piece of sidewalk, and this is not a very well developed neighborhood yet, right? They're still building neighborhood up, so like it's just got bars and shit. It looks like a bridge. Is how I describe it, right? So I'm on my way back home. I notice, I'm like, all right, cool. It's hot. Wow, man, it's hot. All right, cool. I'm starting to feel it. All right, cool. I'm just gonna put a little bit more energy in, so that way we can get there a little bit faster. Yeah. And right, so at the moment I started going, man, I'm gonna put a lot more energy in, and I'm hauling ass. Now I'm like pushing hard. Mind not going very far in a short period of time while I'm putting all this work in, because I'm putting so much effort into the bike, but the bike's not moving far because one, the front tires has a messed up inner tube now that I have to now fix, and the gears are going, so they don't work. Now I'm on the way back, and then I black out. So here's not my proudest moment, right? Because like I don't know.
So tell me where you went wrong.
Oh, fucking everything up to this point I went wrong. I can't stress enough. The whole day was stupid as shit, right? Because if I had just drank any water,
would have helped a little bit.
Done anything different, it would have been.
If I'd done literally one different thing in the whole day, I would have been fine and would have avoided this. Nope, blacked out.
I was expecting for you to do the thing where you go into Walmart and like, I have Apple Pay. I'll pay with Apple Pay. Oh, wait. Walmart still lives in the fucking 1940s where they don't have tap to pay on anything.
No, I have the Walmart app because I'm like carrying a wallet on a bike while also having my keys to the house and my glasses because I can't keep them on my face the whole time because then I'm going to get sweaty and they're going to fall off anyway. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm carrying too much shit in my pockets. And mind you, all this is going on, so I'm like, I'm not gonna bring my wallet. I don't need my wallet to buy what I'm about to buy. I'm just gonna use a Walmart app because that makes sense.
Yep.
Because they have an app for that reason.
Yep.
And then they're out of stock of things. And I'm like, fuck off. So, back to the point in the story we're at, because I don't want to go too far behind, because it's a long story. So I black out, right? Cool. So I, to this day, 8 days later, don't know how long I was blacked out. Fun fact. Could have. Yep. All I know is that when I woke up, I had called my mom to be like, "Hey, I'm not feeling good at all. Heads up, I'm calling an ambulance right now. I'm just letting you know because I feel like shit. My stomach feels like it's like it's on the outside. I'm dizzy. I think I blacked out. Can't tell you for sure. I'm mind you, I'm on the floor on the sidewalk, right? Like by the speed meter, right? Whatever. I don't have my glasses in my hand, which is weird, but I thought I had them, but I'm like, whatever. Lots going wrong right now. So I was like, I've never felt this bad. Mind you, this is the first moment in my life I've ever sat here and thought, holy shit. No, but like then a feeling came over me after I finally got this 911 operator on the line. I was like, and apparently I said it out loud because then she was like, "Sir, you're gonna be fine. We're gonna get to you right now. Okay, we're sending something down to you right now." Because I explained to her, I was like, "Hey, this happened this is what happened. Okay, sir, you might be experiencing heat stroke, or what are you around? We have to, and I'm like." And then at some point I just go, "Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die." So I didn't realize I said this. Mind you, I have had memory issues for the past 8 days. I think something's wrong. But it's not. It's here and there. Here and there I'm having some issues. So I might have really fucked myself up. Yep.
I don't know. It depends how long you were out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's so it was estimated based on, so we had looked at the call log because I had called my mom to let her know, like, I give up on this fucking bike ride. I'm taking an Uber over there and I'll bike ride back. There was like I forget how long it was in between, but like it was like 4:08, and I think it was roughly a little bit over an hour. So like, because she had called me, I'm not sure which one it was now. So yeah, but the 911 call was, mind you, I left the house at like 3:50, almost 4 o'clock. The 911 call was at like 5 o'clock, 5:15. So I don't know how much of that was bike ride, how much of that was me being out, but it was probably 15, 20 minutes. Hopefully it wasn't more. Either way,
Yep.
either way. So I black out. I wake up, call an ambulance. Cool. Now I'm like, hold on, something's going on. So my phone's still ringing. I'm like, what's up? So mom sent Serena and Audrey, my nieces, over with a water bottle, and they're like, hey, where are you on the road? And I'm like, oh, you what? Mind you, I'm kind of out of it right now. So I'm just like, what? They come over with water bottle. These are two little girls. I feel so bad now, cause like I didn't want this to happen in the first place. Don't know it. Didn't think in the moment this is why it was happening, but I was like, fuck, I was stupid, and now this is happening in front of them. So then I get put into an ambulance because the ambulance comes like 1 minute later, and yeah. So eventually, my whole experience ends with, we would say, because we don't know how long you were out, we can't say that you got heat stroke. If we knew exactly how long you were out, there's a certain period of time between heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Like, depends on how long you were unconscious. And I'm like, oh, cool. So technically, medically, heat exhaustion. Based on what they actually said, heat stroke, same shit, different day, right? Just more of a, one of them, you're incapacitated for a longer period of time. So I'm like, okay, well, since I don't know how long I was incapacitated for exactly, couldn't tell you. Yeah, but that was how I
Yeah.
almost died. And then everyone kept giving me shit, and I've been doing nothing but drinking water and making sure I eat 3 square meals a day for 8 days now. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not
Yeah.
that's not good.
I think you should have been doing that for longer than 8 days.
I mean, I was
Started a
doing
little
really
earlier.
good before that.
Yeah.
I was doing really good before that. But yeah, basically everyone I've talked to has just been like, you dumb fuck. And I'm like, yeah, yep, I know. It's like, can I deny it? No, I was a dumb fuck. That's
Just
Yep.
a bit. Yeah.
So to answer your earlier question of, do you think you could have done anything differently? I think I should have done everything differently. I think if I changed, just like I said, if I changed one of those things, I'm golden. I just don't die. Like I wouldn't be on my fucking deathbed on the side of the road somewhere. If I change all of the things, I'm just fine. We wouldn't be talking about this
Yeah.
at all.
Did you because the memory thing's not good. Did you do you have a
Yep.
doctor that you can follow up with?
Yup.
Okay. As long as someone's like, you're talking to someone, they're following up with you.
Yep. It's not like, yeah, it's here and there. They said, hey, you might experience some issues with remembering every detail of that day, maybe a couple of days before that, just based on how much sun you got. It messes with you. Your brain rattled. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
getting a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
Treat your brain better. And I'm like,
Like-
oh,
like
in
your
this case,
brain
could I have
was
done?
Getting ready to
Yep.
boil. And all that
Yep,
heat.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like your brain was really hot for a long time.
Yup. That is
So
not
it's
good.
like when you get a concussion, your brain rattles. That's not good for your brain. When you catch heat stroke, your brain is about to boil. That's really not good for your brain. So
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
now you have to take ice cubes and slim them down so they can slide through your ear and cool it all down. And just re-regulate it. Gotta give yourself a brain freeze to even it out, you
Yeah.
know?
sure, I mean, if that's what it takes, if that's what we're relegated to, I guess.
If I have to clarify that for anyone that's not actually medical advice, don't do that.
For the love of God, please don't do that.
Don't do that. But yeah, well, I'm glad you're still around because
Same here.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No,
Oh yeah, you didn't
whenever
even
we
know
say
the details. I just said I
yeah,
almost
whenever we
died,
say
and
that's
then
crazy, that's crazy. That's
No, this
that's
is-
crazy.
Yeah, this is the
I
last
didn't
crazy
even-
moment of the day.
I didn't even hear from you. I heard from one of these fuckers, like, hey, Carlos almost died. I'm like, huh?
I'm sorry.
It was a crazy day.
I haven't really been on Discord
No,
either.
no,
I've been like,
I don't blame you. Get
It's
yourself
been a
good.
long week. I just started gaming again yesterday when I downloaded BG3. And I
Mhm.
was like,
I'm-
let me get back into
I'm glad
gaming.
me
It's been a
and
week.
Devin weren't outside after that session because we started gaming probably like 7 or 8 in the morning. So we were on all day, and neither of us ate or drank anything either. Like,
Yeah, don't do that again.
Yeah.
Do better.
but yeah, no, because I was like, after we got off, I was like, oh, I'm really hungry. I should eat something. And I remember you being like, yeah, I haven't eaten anything either. I was like, yeah, you should order some food. I'll do that. I'm gonna do that too.
I swear to God, I was thinking about wings the whole time. There was this. I had a great plan to get some wings up. I really did want those wings, and I never when I got home that day. Later that night, it was like 9:30. We ordered pizza. I ordered like 3 different sides because I was like, man, I don't know which one I want, but I know I wanted wings, so that's coming with it. And there was just a bunch of food here, so I was like, all right, I can't overstuff myself either after I've had this shit happen to me, so I'm not gonna eat all of it, but I'm gonna eat a little bit of everything. So I did that because if you overcompensate after having nothing in your stomach all day, you can make yourself sick.
Yeah, that's also not good.
Nope,
All
it
right.
is not.
Well, on that note, we're glad that you're okay.
Thanks. I'm glad
it's-
the fan base gets to finally hear, because I haven't had like an official wow. How dumb can Carlos be moment? I feel like we've all had our stories, but they haven't all. I haven't had anything this dumb happen in my story. No.
Yeah, whenever I'm dumb, it usually doesn't put my safety at risk. It's just kind of like, why are you clueless? This is a new level.
I'm fucking dumb. No, this is the dumbest thing we've ever done. That's
Yeah.
Be like that, man.
Yeah, well, on that note, that's a lesson for everyone else. Please
Drink water. Hydrate.
drink water. Don't overdo it when it's hot outside. But thank you everybody so much for listening. This has been a very interesting episode of the Insert Here podcast. Thank you for listening. If you would like to like and subscribe, you can. You don't have to. I'm not the boss of you, so I can't tell you what to do. But
You should comment, though. You should comment.
yeah,
Tell
that's,
everyone how much water you had today. Put that in the comments.
Yeah. Just put like literal gallons. Like, how much water have you? Did you know you can get water poisoning too if you drink too much?
Yes, I did.
I had no idea.
You didn't know? Oh yeah, absolutely, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You can die of radiation poisoning from bananas.
Yep. Yeah, that's
But
what?
that's
Yeah.
you can, but
You have to eat
you
like an
die
insane
from
amount.
your
I
you
was
die
saying, I
from your
feel like
stomach
it's a lot of
exploding
bananas.
before you get to that point.
Yeah.
Like, it's not physically possible to eat that many. It is funny that is a chance though.
Yeah.
Well, not funny. It's a neat science fact, I guess.
It's a neat science fact. Bananas could
Yeah.
kill you hypothetically, not likely, but sure.
Yeah.
Anything in excess is bad for you. Having nothing that you do need in your body, however, is also terrible for you. So please go drink water, guys. Thank you very much for listening today.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.